deadly weekend in Arkansas. 4 murders in 4 different cities. Tonight, investigators trying to solve the crimes and bring justice to the victims. Fox 16 News starts right now. From shootings to 4 separate homicides, law enforcement agencies across the state were busy during this violent weekend. Good evening, I'm Hilary Hunt. Josh has the evening off. 3 of those cases happening in communities in northeast Arkansas. But tonight we begin with breaking news that we brought to you on Fox16.com. Little Rock police are investigating a deadly shooting on 7th and Park that happened this morning. Fox 16's Jonathan Roselle spoke with police and neighbors and has more.
Hilary, investigators say they are talking to a woman who may have seen something, but so far there is no suspect description. Neighbors tell me the deadly shooting is an unusual event for their part of the city.
Flashing blue lights, yellow crime tape, and about a dozen Little Rock police investigators isn't what Janice Mosby says she expected to find outside her door Sunday morning.
I never witnessed anything like this in the neighborhood.
A grassy area near 7th and Denison keep most of the officers busy. Investigators say 51-year-old Keith Williams was found shot to death at the scene.
This is unbelievable. It's just...
Officers say a trail of blood shows Williams was most likely assaulted next to an underpass near 7th and Park, a few hundred yards from where he was found dead.
It's shocking. I'm still shaken up.
Mosby has called the neighborhood home for 17 years.
It's sad. It really is. Always been quiet, and people that walk up and down the street, I pretty much recognize them and know.
Like many of her neighbors, Mosby says she didn't hear anything.
I don't know if he was running from someone or he just got caught up.
Now, the mother of 3, thinking about Williams's possible loved ones, hopes authorities catch his killer.
That's somebody's father. That's somebody's son, an uncle, a cousin.
Again, police say they are talking to a possible witness, but ask anyone who knows anything to give them a call. Hilary, back to you.
Thanks, Jonathan. And a Fox 16 crime alert. Little Rock police are investigating a shooting at the Cedar Ridge Apartments that leaves 1 man injured. It happened around 5 today. The victim was shot in the leg and is said to be making a full recovery, but right now police have no suspects and nothing has been named. If you know anything, call Little Rock Police. Now, turning to a breaking news update we brought to you last night on Fox16.com. Little Rock police also investigating a shooting that happened Saturday night. Authorities responded to a call around 9 in the 4600 block of West 23rd. The victim was shot multiple times and as of tonight remains in critical condition. There was no suspect information at the time, but of course we'll continue to follow this story and bring you any details as they become available. Now at Fox 16 crime alert, a Blytheville man is dead and another in custody after a shooting in a northeast community known as Marktree. It happened at the government-owned housing complex in Marktree around 12:45 a.m. A 63-year-old man from that area is in custody for that murder. More information will be released on Monday. And in Jonesboro, police are investigating a homicide that happened overnight. They responded to a disturbance call. That's when police found someone had been shot. Officers say 26-year-old Aisha Hicks died at the scene. No arrests have been made at this time. In a Fox 16 news update, police in Newport are continuing to investigate a shooting that leaves 1 woman dead. Police say it happened Friday night around 11:30 in Hote Circle. That's when the suspects began shooting at a car. The victim, 30-year-old Vanessa Thomas, was in the passenger seat of that car. According to witnesses, another car and a nearby community center were hit by those bullets. If you have any information, please contact police.
Now, weather to plan your day with Fox 16 meteorologist Matt Peterson.
Warm weather, that's what we had throughout our Sunday. We actually had a little bit of sunshine that broke through at times. Showing you the low temperatures this morning. We started the day out only in the 50s. So again, very warm to start out this Sunday. We bottomed out at 59 degrees this morning in Little Rock, 60s. We had a little bit more cloud cover through the nighttime hours in western Arkansas. And with our temperatures so warm early in the day, it allowed us to rise all the way up into the mid to upper 70s in a couple spots through the afternoon. Satellite radar picture for us right now, cloudy to mostly cloudy skies across pretty much all of the natural state. We're going to be looking for those cloudy skies and mostly cloudy conditions to continue tonight and into our Monday. And you can actually see a little bit of precipitation, some showers, even a couple of rumbles of thunder off to the west. That is going to slowly track eastward, giving us a chance for a few light showers tonight, but better chances for rain as we get into Monday and then Tuesday. Even at the 9 o'clock hour, still 70 degrees here in Little Rock and back towards Stuttgart, still above 70 in Arkadelphia and Hot Springs, both at 71. Some 60s creeping in northern Arkansas, 69 right now in Searcy, Russellville with a 64. In Clinton is definitely going to be a warm night tonight and then a warm day tomorrow. So mostly cloudy skies at 10 o'clock this evening. Temperatures there in the upper 60s, looking for 65 by midnight, and then those shower chances rolling in tomorrow morning and into tomorrow afternoon as well. I'll give you an update on when that rain ends in just a little bit. Hilary?
Thanks, Matt. Well, it's been more than 3 months since Aaron Lewis was found guilty in the kidnapping and murder of Central Arkansas realtor Beverly Carter. Since that crime and trial, lives have changed within the Carter family. Fox 16's Mitch McCoy joins me live in studio tonight after speaking with Beverly Carter's son about life after the verdict. Mitch?
Well, Hilary, January 15th is a day Carl Carter Jr. tells me he will never forget because he finally heard the words guilty after his mother's death. He is still learning how to move on without his mom. The father of 3 who lives in Sherwood, now going city to city talking about safety with real estate agents. These are some photos from the presentations he's made recently. He just returned from Hawaii where he was sharing Beverly's story and how other realtors can learn from what happened to his mom.
In some instances, it's not rocket science. And so a lot of people, we will just dismiss it. We kind of shut down because it's like, oh, I know that. I know that I should, not put myself in these certain positions. But, the truth is that, we just get in the hustle and bustle. We get in the day-to-day, and we don't think that there could be people on the other end that would do us harm.
Now, Carl says some of the more difficult things today would be things like explaining what happened to his mom and the grandmother to his 3 children. Carl says after the verdict was announced, he was relieved and it was like another chapter of his life closed. And while that chapter may be closed, Carl says he will be speaking at the Arkansas Realtors Association on Tuesday, and he'll be in Houston talking with a group next month about safety first. Hilary?
So, Mitch, definitely a story that any realtor has paid attention to, has
Absolutely.
somewhat maybe gotten worried after something like that happened. Did he give any indication on what is his hit home message when he speaks to these real estate agents? What is he telling them?
Well, Carl says that first things first, if you work alone, you have to trust your gut. And if something doesn't feel right, leave. Just trust your gut.
Definitely a message everyone needs to pay attention to.
Absolutely.
Thanks, Mitch.
Arkansas Today in high definition.
Well, as we all know, Halloween's just around the corner, and with a little creativity and the latest technologies, your smartphone can help you have an unforgettable Halloween. I'm joined by Marion King, who we all know and love. So tell me, how can I be a techie on Halloween? Well, welcome back. This is personally one of my favorite causes, Make-A-Wish. They strive to grant children's wishes who have life-threatening illnesses, and the organization has a big milestone coming up. That's right, Ashley. If you've ever been curious as to why police are at the house down the street or wondering what they were responding to when they flew past you on your drive home, well, for the citizens of Conway, it's pretty easy. I can even show you on the computer. Come take a look at this. I spoke with say they were shocked to see those type of violent offenders on a parole absconder list, and they tell me that they're concerned that those same people are walking the streets.